Guys, Sean Rogers with Ford Conversions, RHD USA, here in sunny San Diego, Charger Stadium right behind us. I'd like to go over the 14 Raptor for you guys. This one's already been converted. Boosters on the right side. All steel firewall. Something we're really proud of. It's 90,000 steel all the way down, and it's all secured, locked in tight. It's actually thicker and stronger than factory. We've moved the computer over about 3 inches. We've moved 3 wires in this harness. That's allowed us to do that. We know exactly what those are, and it's a very simple thing to do. The other thing I want to point out is our wiper cowl. As you can see, it's one piece from side to side. We don't fit little pieces into the factory cowl. It's just going to look bad in the long haul. Pieces are going to pop up and flap around. It's just a really bad idea as far as I'm concerned. Our wipers are the original wipers. We just changed the angle right here. This used to be that way. We bend it here. So this is the wiper that actually came on that side from the factory. So I'm going to close this hood. We'll go around to the side. You see the angle of the wipers, all nice and out of the way when you're driving, or even for your passenger. Come over here to the mirror. We have a mirror wedge, but we also take the time to bond it so there's no seams and no peeling later noises and that sort of thing. It's just a nice seamless part. The other thing I want to point out while we're over here is the replacement door bezel. This is a factory replacement. We don't take the door bezel and put a sticker over it and say, oh yeah, it looks great. We take this door bezel, purchase it from our local Ford dealer here in California, and install it here. The door bezel that was originally here with the keypad and the keyhole is thrown away because we have no use for it. Let's go inside. First thing you notice when you come in is this only has one switch because this is the passenger side. Also, we take a nice little cap, texture it, and color code it to the factory finish. That way it blends in. You're not drawing your attention to a part that you would never ever look at otherwise. The other thing while we're over here I would like to point out is while the hood release is here, there's no sense in swapping it out. If you're opening the hood, you're not going down the highway, so there's no need to relocate that to the driver's side. Also, I want you to notice the fit and finish. This is a factory part. This is a factory part. Look at the texture and the fit and finish. Also, all the leg room here we have on the heater box. Our heater boxes, we don't modify the heater core or the evaporator. That's a factory part, easily replaceable because those parts do go bad over time. And it's something I feel strongly about, is not modifying those parts. That way, no matter where you are in the world, whether you're in Africa or Australia, we can get the part to you and it's easily fixed. The other thing I'd like to show out while we're here is I brought this factory part so you can see our finishes are indistinguishable from factory. We take a lot of time, pay a lot of money to get colors custom matched, and our professionals at RHD make sure that this finish is just like the factory. Also, the texture on the dash, spent a lot of time looking at different companies on their vinyl suppliers to get this finish, which is as close to the Raptor dash as you can possibly get. This is the factory finish on the Raptor. This is the factory part from the Raptor, and this dash is pretty much indistinguishable from the factory. The other thing while we're here is our airbag. This airbag is 100% stock, not modified. Doesn't have fiberglass pieces over the top that could go and impale a passenger if it explodes. It splits here as factory. Underneath, it's mounted to the factory mount, so you don't have any issues. The wiring is factory. The bolts are even factory. Here's our nice glove box. Shuts as it should. Let me get out of the way. You can hand in there if you want. Go around to the other side real quick. Show a couple of things we got going on. Here's a factory door bezel. also the keyhole. If you don't have a keyhole, your vehicle goes dead, something gets left on, who knows? How are you going to get in your vehicle if there's no keyhole? The other thing is our mirror glass. We replaced that so you can see properly behind you. Here's our door switches. They've been moved over. As you can see, they're indistinguishable from factory. They're exactly where they're supposed to be. Our seat memory and all of that. You can see the color is absolutely perfect. We spend a lot of time and make sure that stuff is right. The shifter, I noticed that some people are actually switching over the Tiptronic part of the transmission. You know, in the 30-something vehicles we've done, we've never once had anybody want that done or even ask for that. It's not a mode that's really used much, but I didn't see it was worth the extra hassle and have reliability issues in there, because the wiring inside that switch, it's a moving part, so you really don't want to mess with that because of reliability issues. So we chose not to modify that. If a customer does come and say, hey, I want the Tiptronic on that side, we'll be happy to move it. It's just not something we thought that we should do on every conversion. While I'm here, I like to show our footroom. My big dirty feet in here. You see we got plenty of room in here. And on this side, we've got plenty of room all the way. I can't even go there. I'm at tippy toe. We got plenty of room. Here's our park brake, which is nice and convenient there. That's full set. It goes right back up out of the way. This is all factory. Actually, our heater box, if you can see in there, that is factory. We haven't touched that part of the heater box. So all the ventilation, the air that comes out of the heater box is as factory. Our temperatures, everything. We have other videos on YouTube that shows an anemometer, wind speed, and temperature. That shows that we do have factory numbers coming out of our climate control. I don't know if you want to get in and pan around a little bit, but as you can see, this thing is indistinguishable from factory. If you watch any factory left-hand drive Raptor video and then you watch this, you're not going to see any difference other than it's swapped around. I can show you a couple of accessories we've installed on this truck for the customer. We did Myron Davis headsets, or DVD headrests. They have individual players in each one. Oh, we got the key off. Let me turn that on. Go ahead and tap the power button. What's nice about these is they have a 3-year warranty. The individual players on each side, wireless headsets, and you can also play it through the factory head unit. Really nice. I think they're probably the best in the industry for keeping the kiddies entertained or making those long drives a little bit shorter. And then we have a backflip, which is an extremely tough cover, and it's secured by the lock in the tailgate, so no one's going to get in. Once this thing's shut, there's no way you can get in there. It's a really nice solid piece. That concludes the video.